go.
Yay!
It always bodes well when the countdown just pauses on 3 and then goes 2 and go, which is always amazingly good. But we are recording, which is kind of nice. Let's see how well this works out with an extra player, technically an extra 2 players on the camera.
Well, we did with it last time.
We did successfully with an extra 1 player on the camera.
So yes.
I've turned off basically every Wi-Fi device in my house except for what is in this room.
I turned my phone off again.
My phone is off. Both of my Roku boxes are unplugged. Just to try and stop
your Roku boxes now.
the Roku boxes.
That was very possessive.
I stopped pirating stuff just for y'all.
That's nice. What were you pirating?
I don't know. Whatever.
Isn't it, Nick?
Whatever was on uTorrent at the time.
Everything that was on uTorrent?
Maybe.
I mean, I don't pirate things. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Which just...
I mean, what you be talking about?
They always talked like a pirate a day, like 3 days ago.
Yeah, it was. And I
Yeah,
didn't
you're
talk,
late.
and I barely talked like a pirate much at all.
I forgot as well.
We should totally have played Pirate Flux.
My thought on that is I'm a pirate, so therefore any way I talk is talking like a pirate.
Well, we had no one to talk to anyway, so...
Speaking of crap on the internet, did you see that thing that 4chan did with the new iPhone?
No.
Microwave?
Yeah.
I haven't been on 4chan in like years.
It went around the internet real fast. They released a thing called Apple Wave that basically persuaded people that they could charge their cell phone battery by microwaving their phone.
No.
I'm the fittest.
It was right up there with a while back. Whenever Apple comes out with like an
the last one they did, I think, was the new iPhone is waterproof.
Yeah, but the thing was, that it wasn't like a new iPhone.
Yeah,
it was
the iOS.
Yeah, the OS made your phone waterproof, and if you're that fucking stupid, then
You don't deserve a cell phone.
No,
You deserve to be
you
live.
deserve to have a useless wet box.
Which is 60% of the country.
I know where you're going with that, Nick. You shouldn't be chuckling. It's weird to see you all in a line. That's kind of strange. I'm used to seeing like shoulders and nothing else.
And players are never this orderly.
I know, it's terrifying. Nick,
Am
what is
I
that?
lagging to you guys? I'm getting some serious compression.
Are you getting clipping at your end thing?
Everybody starts to distort and then speed up and the audio catches up.
No, we're actually doing that.
Yeah,
okay. And everybody but Lockhart is frozen to me on video.
You'll catch up. You seem fine to me, though.
Nick?
Nick, what is that?
it's my game time bandana. Let's do this.
What's on the side?
It's the bandana I got from 2 years ago doing the Singularity Transmissions project for Burning Man.
Oh, very
And I
good.
finally got my bandana, and it's fucking wicked sweet.
Yeah. So, I'm frozen, apparently.
Okay.
So while Nick's frozen, we shall begin.
I'm not frozen, you're frozen.
No, pretty sure you're frozen.
I can see me.
You're both frozen.
How's that song go?
You're all dead to me.
Oddly enough, I think the only person I can see right now is Lindsay. Everyone else is frozen for me right now.
What the hell is going on
I
with
can
this
see
call,
Lockhart
Google
moving.
Hangouts?
It's because we started recording.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We were fine for like an hour, and now we hit record.
And we
everything
didn't
goes-
fucking swear when we started.
That's right, motherfuckers. All the tits are up right now.
Oh, wow.
Literally. Oh,
When the
why are we even
British
bothering
curse.
with goddamn video? Everybody's just,
Flappity flappity.
Get your shit in order.
I made my own video today, everybody.
Yay, I'm starting to see movement.
You just,
Thing,
everybody's.
did you watch the video I posted this morning?
I did.
Of your drawing, yes.
Did you? Somebody actually did watch it. Oh my
I
god.
watched it.
That's the first time I've ever made a video. I was quite...
I'm
proud of
not on
myself.
Facebook.
It was well done.
Lockhart, you're not on Facebook. You're not one of the cool kids.
I'll send you it, Lockhart. It's so amazing that your life will never be the same again.
Somewhere deep inside, I assume that if I post things online, Lockhart will see it, I'm pretty sure.
I don't. If I post something specific or I ask somebody something, I'll quite often, like the day before we game, I'll send Lockhart a text saying, so this, and this happened. There you go, you caught up. So that he doesn't
These things happened, Mr. Lockhart.
I need more of those.
What catch-up text messages?
Apparently.
I haven't done it for a while.
No, it's been a while.
So I'll turn my phone back on in a bit and do it.
Let's rock and roll.
Update you with everything.
Why does that look like the Scream?
It is.
What's it saying? Can't read it. It's blurry.
It's only a job. It's only a job. It's only a job. It's only a job.
Nice.
All right, let's go.
Money is worth it.
Let's go kill some people.
Apparently Nick needs that. He's here. How is your job, Nick?
Fine.
Yeah?
Yep.
Got it all in hand.
Selling shit like crazy, yo.
Selling shit like crazy. I see somebody made a thing for you.
Oh
What?
dear.
Tyrant's Predictio. Somebody
Oh
made
yeah,
one for you.
Tyrants be Dixio.
With like some rapper dude, pimpy guy behind it.
Congratulations, Nick. You're trademarked.
Yeah, somebody made a meme out of you.
Really?
Yeah, except for it wasn't Nick. They got some pimpy guy and put Tyrant's Predictio over the
Which
top.
is weird, because I should be that pimpy guy.
Yeah, you should, but you're not a bard, so you can't be.
Fuck you.
No, but you're training a bard, so it
Yeah,
kind of works.
perhaps your
Oh.
goblin could look like that guy.
I almost forgot about him.
Yeah.
Don't.
How can you forget about Droop? I drew him in everything.
I
Yeah,
know.
He needs to be on the
He's the only
t-shirt,
guy-
I swear.
He's one of the only characters with art.
Hal, can we have a unicorn play now so that I've actually done my first piece of character art already?
Looks pretty good. On the camera, it looks all red and kind of terrifying. I know it's not. I know there's many colours inside
It's
of
a
him.
heavily tatted up unicorn.
It's got, yeah, it looks. I can see it. It looks kind of like there's like a rotten flesh unicorn through the camera.
Okay. Okay. Hey,
What?
let's play some fucking D&D.
Okay. This is foreplay, Nick.
We've had foreplay for quite some time.
For like
Ready
nearly
to fucking
Nick.
rock and roll.
Nick, you have to be a considerate gamer. You
We've
have to foreplay for a little while.
been talking for like the past hour.
Nick, you can't just stick it in there.
God damn it, motherfucker!
Al, he's already ready to blow.
Fuck, dude.
I'm gonna say, Nick, are you dribbling on your chest there?
Let's just fucking play.
Splat, it's on someone's tummy.
Now that you're not here and playing at our house, that you've gone back to the bottom of the pile. Your opinion is less worth than
I
anything.
turned my fucking fan off. It's getting hot in my room. Let's fucking play.
You said you didn't have to turn the fan off. You just had to move your camera.
I told you that twice.
Well, I was already God, cocksucker.
Because I don't want you getting hot and angry. There he goes.
Well,
Yeah,
he's
just-
hot and angry regardless.
Comfortable and angry.
Don't you mean hot and bothered?
I'll
hot-
just go
hot
with
and angry.
angry.
Okay.
Just not like Dreamy Lockhart.
Hangry.
Dreamy Lockhart, he's so dreamy.
We
Why
managed to get out of the flaming zombie situation, I believe.
Heather sidestepped Dreamy Lockhart. I don't know how that happened.
You blow up all the zombies.
She's ignoring the fact that some man wants to
Have man babies.
interface with her chap.
Okay. Zombies are dead. We talked to them.
It wouldn't be the first time.
Zombies are dead.
Yes.
Zombies are dead. Talk to Necromancer. Necromancer wants to find out who built the tower. Agatha knows who built it. There's also something, I think, like over here-ish. Some
He wants
orcs.
us to kill orcs.
So kill orcs, bang banshee. Those are the two.
Why you look like a nasty green color? You look
What?
like pea soup.
He was bitten by a zombie.
Apparently, Nick Zombie Green.
Oh my god.
Okay, yes, that's about right. What is over there? Where you? It's more really kind of directly south of where you are. It's more kind of in this big area.
Here then.
Is orcs.
It was the the wyvern.
Wyvern Tor, it's
Oh,
called.
I said the name
And
of it
he
was the
says there's an
wyvern.
orc camp there,
Wyvern
and he would like
Tor.
you to deal with the orcs camp.
Ow.
All right, babe.
What was his name again?
Necromancer
The
Bob.
necromancer. What was his name again?
Necromancer Bob. His name was Cost. Harmon Cost.
Cost.
Huh.
With
Poetic
a K.
name.
With a K.
Yes, come.
At the cost of your life, be my slave. Yes.
It's a K.
Alright,
That's the
so
cost.
where are we right now?
You were just finishing talking to him, I believe.
Okay. So, you
We're
want
on the small black circle.
Are you?
Wasn't he at the square? And
Yeah, you're at the
circle's where we
square.
thought it was, and we
Yeah.
went over to the square.
Unless you've walked away from him, in which case you
Uh-huh.
can be wherever the hell you want.
do
So where
we
you
want-
heading?
Do we
The
want to go
circle is where it
orc
was tracking us.
I want to kill orcs.
To the orcs.
So you're heading south?
That or I have to hit L's with my hammer, you know.
I think I made myself buzz.
Yes, heading
I'm
south.
way too fast for you.
Cost points out a crag which you can kind of see in the hills to the south, and he says they're around there somewhere.
Well, shouldn't they be around a Tor?
Well, yes, they're around the... He says he's pointing to this crag, which you can see from around 20 miles away, apparently. So he's pointing it out as a landmark to head for.
Big Crag.
Yes.
Is it the aggro crag from Nickelodeon's Guts?
Yes, exactly that.
I barely remember Nickelodeon Guts.
Well,
Ravenous Bug Bladder Beast.
I have
What?
no idea what you're talking about.
What wasn't that like a sports thing?
yeah, with Mike O'Malley. It was fucking awesome.
Oh right, that's why I don't remember it that often.
Alright, so now we off to murder orcs.
Murder, we're going to pacify them.
Yes.
Pacify
Yeah.
with extreme prejudice?
Well, there's also the reward from the town for them, wasn't there?
Yes.
Yes, we can get paid twice.
We
Well-
do it for the sheer joy of it, right?
I do it for the XP.
And because they're orcs.
You head to
Hey.
the south, heading towards the crag. A prominent crag poking up out of the hills.
That sounds kind of weird.
Yeah, it does sound kind of weird. What can
The
I say?
hills are alive with crags.
After several hours, after probably a couple of hours, 20 miles,
20 miles?
20 miles, it's like half a day at
maybe
least.
10 miles. 10 miles through the hills.
Okay.
Okay. We keep our eyes open and continue heading until
You
we see...
see what appears to be a sizable hill covered in rugged terrain and slopes and bits of fluffy undergrowth and the like.
Looks like
Guybrush
you just
said-
This is probably Wyvern Tor.
Guybrush says, wow, what a sizable hill.
It's not a hill, it's one of those big rock creatures.
It
from-
looks quite regular to be a hill.
If it's a Tor, we should find wares around here.
Where's? Why do I hear something that sounds like a hissy television?
Yeah. I don't know where that's coming from.
Me either.
And now it's
It's not
gone.
my pencil on this paper, is it?
I don't know. Do it again. No, we're good. It's not you.
You weren't
It
like
was like-
sharpening it or something. Yeah.
No, just
One of those almost radio white noise things.
Yeah, somebody's got a white noise generator. So, you see the Tor. It looks very rugged. Lots of kind of cover on the sides. Finding an orc camp might require a little bit of searching.
I get to roll my own dice. Yay.
Can we get to the top of it, or is there a good vantage point area we can get to?
You'll climb the Tor if you want, but getting to the top isn't so much of a problem, but you'd be very obvious from the top of the Tor. If you want to be kind of quiet about it, you probably want to kind of wander around a little bit and see if you can find the camp before they
Search for orc
spot you.
sign.
Yeah, search for orc sign. That's right. Remember to walk with an irregular pace and set your thumper.
Walk with that rhythm.
What? I don't understand.
I get it, and I'm mad about it.
You're mad about that.
See, what Hal was doing is he said orc sign, and then turned it to worm sign from Dune, and to not get eaten by a sandworm, you walk with a regular pace.
Yeah.
You also said a thumper to attract the worm.
Does that make you angry, Nick?
And now if you're Christopher Walken, you can fly.
Who says the orcs in the new Monster Manual don't have tremor sense?
Wow, I need to brush up on my movies, apparently.
How do the orcs in the new Monster Manual have tremor sense?
I don't know, I've only got to the ends.
He's been too busy playing his goddamn stupid computer game that doesn't have a pause.
Alright,
Yeah,
so...
I've been playing Destiny, which is actually quite good, incidentally. But it doesn't have a pause, which is kind of annoying. When Lindsay walks in and goes, "Can you?" and I'm like, "No, I can't."
Yeah, I'll be in 5 minutes. 35 minutes later.
So, Marigold, would you like to search for orc sign?
Would I fuck? You can look.
Well, if you want to do that.
If you want to start searching the hill, it will make me a perception check or survival checks, both based on wisdom, please.
Perception.
Roderick will
I'm
give
wise.
his best look at the surrounding area and pathway. And...
Marigold roll a 12.
Marigold did indeed roll. Well, no, technically I rolled a 12. Marigold did not roll a 12.
Marigold got a 12. Roderick gets an 18. Is that perception, Lockhart?
Survival.
Survival, oh, that's very good. After about an hour, Roderick notices the faint smell of smoke hanging in the air as you ascend a rugged ridge on the lower slopes of the hill. About 50 yards away, a cave mouth opens up at the bottom of a ravine. Hunkering down by a boulder 20 yards outside the cave, keeping watch, is a single orc.
So are we above them right now, then?
You are... No, I think you're at one end of the ravine by the sound of this, and you're looking into it.
Okay.
And it's about 50 yards from you, and about 20 yards from the entrance to the cave, so about 30 you.
Hal, stop. We can't hear you.
Oh,
I can hear him.
We can hear 'em.
Okay, well, it was just me then. Carry on.
just you.
Guys.
So 30 yards away from us is the orc?
Yes, he's on his own. He seems to be reasonably alert, but not very alert.
Guys, I think I can hit him. Do you want me to shoot him?
How wide is this ravine?
Well, it's wide. It's not like a single-person entrance. It's probably a good, maybe 20 feet flat along the bottom.
Are
Is
we
there
supposed to be making friends with them or killing them? I can't remember.
Killing them.
going on?
Well,
Is there an option to like walk atop the ravine on either side or something?
Yeah, if you wanted to back away and climb above, you could probably do it. Getting down the sides might be difficult because they're quite steep. But, you know, and then about where he is, they're probably about 20, 25 feet high on either side.
Guybrush, would you want to take the top of the ravine? You won't have to worry about shooting past us if we have to get into combat.
I don't know how much of an issue. Is it a pretty wide ravine?
About 20 feet on the bottom.
I mean, would I pretty much be able to maneuver myself to get a shot?
Maybe.
You gotta have decent range on your bow. I mean, jeez.
Yeah, I mean,
If you want to use your bow, you can stay at the top, shoot down, and we can approach from just the bottom and.
Go from
I'll-
here.
It's
Or
your
you can
archer
walk
man.
up and gank him face to face like a man.
I mean,
That's
I was just wondering if I would still be able to shoot without having to shoot through my own party from
Above.
if it seemed wide enough.
Well, I mean, that is really going to depend on the things where you're standing. Because I mean, in general, if the orc is in front of me, and you're trying to be behind me and shoot through him, I'm probably going to give him cover at some point.
Yeah.
Whereas if you're from the top, you shouldn't really have to worry about cover much at all.
the orc is a lie.
All right. And how tall is the top of the ravine to the bottom?
It's about 25 feet, and it's reasonably steep. It's lower where you are, and then it gets steeper towards the cliff face where the cave is.
If someone was a skilled acrobat, would they have issues getting down that?
Well, we'd look at climbing, or we'd look at something akin to climbing.
All right, so I will move. I will sneak off around the side and
Okay.
come kind of to the side of the cave.
So make me some stealthy, sneaky checks, please.
Alright.
Some hidey checks, some stealthy checks.
I was gonna try and stealth my way to some position. I don't know where.
What are you looking to do? Where are you heading? It's about 30 yards from you.
Oh wait, I totally did that wrong. Hold on.
Yeah, that's a D6.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good roll, though.
Oh my
You're
god!
rolling a 6.
Manage with these mice things now that we have magic delve.
Alright. 19.
Okay, you creep off.
I want to get into a position where I can be potentially opposite where he's going to be.
So you're going to climb up the other side of the ravine.
Yeah, I think maybe.
You're going to be quite high if there's combat in below. Both of you are going to be basically at ranged unless you want to slide down the sides.
Can we do that?
You can, but it's reasonably steep.
Well, can I position myself somewhere where it's not right at the top?
Well, if you're going to be close to the fight, you're going to be about 25 feet above the fight.
You can take a 25-foot fall, can't you?
Probably. Can I hover?
You soft, you bounce.
Yeah, just hover in the air. He's never going to expect that.
I don't know. I don't know where to put myself. I'll just roll, and then if it's a bad roll, I won't be doing anything. Yeah, it's 14.
It's a nice average roll. So you're just kind of hanging out. Okay,
Yeah.
Everybody's waiting. You see Guybrush get kind of all into position kind of behind a rock above the orc.
I flash hand signals to Marigold to ask if they are ready for me to shoot.
I prepared a sacred flame Guybrush.
Once we're all kind of in position,
Yeah.
I'll let Guybrush know via...
So what's the rest of the plan? If you take this guy out,
I think once Guybrush is in position, we'll walk around and we'll just kind of head towards him, I guess.
so are you going to is Guybrush shooting him before you appear?
For surprise.
I mean, technically he'll get a surprise round for it.
You might be able to just take him out silently without alerting the rest of the orcs.
Yeah, that's
Hold on.
yeah.
What do
That's probably good if he can take a shot. If
And then
not,
you
we'll
guys start
run.
to move.
Yeah.
What do I get for surprise attack?
Advantage?
Yeah.
He's an assassin. So you don't get actually pretty big bonuses.
Oh, yeah, you might get extra stuff being an assassin from surprise. Yes, you do get a wangy thing. Because you took the assassin doofer.
He puts the ass in.
He puts the ass in. Ass in.
The left ass in.
Shake it all about.
That's it.
Rogue you, assassin. Blah, blah, blah. Assassinate. Starting at 3rd level, you are your deadliest when you get the drop on your enemy. You have advantage on attack rolls against any creature that hasn't taken a turn in the combat yet. In addition, any hit you score against a creature that is surprised is a critical hit. So technically, he gets a critical on the surprise round if he can hit. And he gets advantage against any creature that hasn't gone yet.
And
Alright.
would this also be sneak?
Yes,
Yes.
because he's attacking from hiding.
This suddenly turned into a really good plan.
All of a sudden, it made
I was just like, okay, he can shoot from above and doesn't have to worry about that. But no, he's an
It's going to
assassin
be like
too.
it's going to be like a D6 plus 6 or something. No, it's going to be like a 56 D6 plus 66.
He will either miss or murderize.
Right.
Yeah.
As long as I don't roll complete shit.
Well, you're rolling advantage too, so it's going to be difficult to miss the orc.
Okay.
But the boy has skills.
It's
Yeah.
true. Let's find out. So you go to shoot the orc.
All right.
You kind of step out and get ready to fire.
I'm waiting on the signal from Marigold.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I think the group's in agreement, so.
Okay,
Alright.
Marigold, flash your top at him.
I'll flick him a finger.
Alright, so it should be.
Are we all ready to go?
Yep, everybody's ready.
Okay.
All right, Guybrush rolled a 19.
Nice.
That's a 13 and a 7, if anybody was bothering to care. You strike the orc squarely in kind of the upper chesty region from your higher vantage. It looks surprised as you step out. It hears a vague swish of your bow, and it kind of glances up as the arrow strikes it. So, you've hit him. Do some damage.
Alright, give me a second. I gotta type this one out.
Let's see if you strike him right in the forehead.
Whoa. You want to hit him in the neck so he doesn't get a chance to shout.
I don't know.
Either way, it's probably going to instant kill him.
Do I keep doing pluses? Do I just chain them all with pluses?
Yep, you can chain them all with pluses.
And don't forget your sneak damage.
Yeah.
How much damage are we doing here?
So I think it's gonna be 2d8 plus 4 plus 2d6.
No, it's plus 4d6, because 2d6 is
4d6,
your regular
that's
sneak
right.
attack.
Thank you.
It's going to be kind of disgusting.
2d8
He's
plus
going
4
to turn to jam, I think.
plus 4d6. 34. I
Ooh,
got
that's a pretty good roll. If it wasn't for that second 8 there letting the side down, that would be a very awesome roll. 34. The orc turns to jam on the ground. He just slumps to the ground silently, the arrow piercing down through his head, through his mouth, locking his jaw together in a silent, quiet, bloody splattering.
I almost
Scream.
feel like that arrow went down through him, and if an arrow could split someone in twain, I think that would have done it.
That's a good amount of damage. That's going to kill most things in this combat in a single hit.
I would hope so.
Yeah. So, it looks like the way is clear. Guybrush seems to be doing some kind of dance.
And he falls off the
Play.
cliff.
All right. I think
Wow, my goblin plays drums. He quietly taps the drums while I do a little dance.
Yes, you've muffled his drums. You stuffed them with socks.
then I guess will the rest of the party get closer to the cave opening as we await Guybrush to return to us?
Onward!
He's pretty quick, so he catches up with you as you arrive at about the orc.
He is quick, isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, he's super fast. So, yeah, the orc is distinctly dead.
Searchy, searchy.
He's searchy. He has standard orc equipment. So, a great axe, a javelin, and hide armor.
Unfortunately, he's a monster.
Yeah.
Monster stuff can't be sold.
Yeah.
It's
We could build a bridge out of it or something.
Why
You could
can't
still,
it just be sold?
because the idea is they don't keep it in good enough nick for anyone to want to buy it. Essentially, you could pick it up and use it, and it would be fine. It would be like a normal great axe, but nobody's going to want to buy a stinky orcish great axe that's probably been in bad condition.
Unless we sell it to other orcs.
And no one wants to have orcish hide armor, because that's just nasty. Because some of it might be human, for all you know.
Oh, shouldn't it be made of orc?
Orc, yeah, probably. Orc hide armor.
This armor used to be my father's.
Up ahead,
Not really.
you see a large cave entrance. It looks like it opens up, and you can see a couple of cook fires burning inside the cave. It really doesn't look like it goes back all that far. It looks like it's more of a shelter than a proper cave system here.
Does the lighting appear sufficient, or are we gonna need a torch or lantern?
It looks
for
like
us?
there's a couple of cooking fires, and
It's
they're
good
not
for me.
that far apart. You see motion and shadow moving around inside.
I assume orcs have dark vision.
They do.
Can I see inside the cave?
I'll pull a torch out and just kind of hook it into my belt for now in case I need to quickly light on a campfire.
You think with the light from outside and the torchlight inside, it's probably not going to be dark.
Still.
You hear a very
Funny.
totally froze up on me there.
I didn't hear any of that.
That is, well, Helene's scared.
Good she should be. So, what's the plan? You got it's about a 15-foot wide entrance into the cave, and then you think it probably goes back maybe another 50 or 60 feet. So it's not that far in at all.
So we can go like 3 abreast.
Obsessed with breath, dude.
Is your aim to approach quietly and surprise them? Seeing as you've monopolized on the...
Yeah.
Yep.
I should at least
think we
try.
might as well.
As quietly as my dwarf can shuffle in.
So, are you lining up in the cave entrance, or are you...
Well, Roderick will be in the first line at some...
You're in the middle?
Yeah, I'll be middle, front rank.
Middle of the line. So who's next to Roderick?
Me.
I'll go on the right.
Good. And Lindsay's on the left?
Yeah.
Very good. And the archer and the wizard are behind in the second row.
Yep.
Very good. Okay, good. And the goblin is at the back too.
No, we're going to drive him forward.
Good old Droop. Okay, you step into the light of the cave, and you look inside.
Shouldn't it be the dark of the cave?
Yeah, I guess yeah, you're right. You step into the cave. The sunlight from behind you and the cooking fires ahead of you illuminate a scene where 4 orcs, 5 orcs, are busying themselves doing orcish type stuff. Some are cooking, some are kind of arguing and discussing. There seems to be a larger orc towards the back of the cave, kind of bossing the other orcs around. And somewhere near him is something truly huge and truly terrifying.
Oh, that ogre or whatever.
Yeah,
Oh,
it looks
yeah,
like
it's
this.
How did you not have a picture set up for this?
No, because I only got this book moments ago.
Ogres.
He's an ogre. Arr. So there's an ogre in the back. The ogre is truly enormous. He has a huge club and also a couple of javelins stuck through his belt.
Nice.
Hopefully he hits like a bugbear.
You think if he actually stood up straight, he'd be about 10 feet high.
I think you meant to say he aims like a bugbear, not that he hits, because bugbears
Well, no.
are hard.
Just
So-
remember, the bigger they are, the harder they hit.
They're expecting an alarm, so unless anyone's making any specific noise as they approach, the kind of hubbub in the cave will give you a surprise round. But if you want to roll initiative, that's also nice.
All right.
Roach and clobber.
Roll me initiatives, please, so we can have an order for surprise. Remember to select your token as you roll it, so we can get it on the thing.
N for Roderick.
Work, Roderick.
4 for Thror.
Thror rolls a 4.
Nine.
Marigold rolls a 19. That's pretty good, Marigold.
20!
A 20 for Guybrush. The rogues are... Player did not select her token. Terrible.
I keep forgetting, I'm sorry.
I don't know, it's really terrible.
Oh,
Can't
and
get-
Guybrush gets to go first again on another's.
Yeah,
Well- This time, at least.
okay, hold on.
That is
just
cocky or
one shot.
half sure.
He just one-shot a creature, dear. I'm quite happy.
Yeah,
with him.
that it's cockiness, I think. Audience.
Got kid.
Your face.
It's
Didn't
not-
get it. I'm guessing it was some kind of insult.
I said your face is clipping.
Ah, very good. Orcs. 13. Orcs are going on a 13 when they get
But that's-
action.
That's after our first round. So
Hello, what's your dexterity?
My dexterity is plus 15 plus 2, sorry.
Good enough, they come after you.
Oh crap.
The ogre.
They don't go after you. Their initiative is after yours.
Yes. Go to 0.
Okay, acceptable.
You got a
Wait, how do you 0?
negative in down here.
I haven't
My end is good.
a minute of audio.
I have not had any problems.
Yeah, it's us. We're getting some issues again. I see Lindsay texting, I feel.
Hmm.
No, I'm sketching, thank you.
Alright, fair enough. You're frozen on my computer.
A sketchy activity.
You're just looking down. I think sometimes we just have to take a breath and let it have time. Are we good?
Hey.
I can still hear that popping noise.
I do hear a bit of that from. I can't tell. It's not actually enough to show up on someone's mic.
No, I think it might be Nick's fan hitting the microphone on the webcam. We need to get some of his tights over the top of it.
Yes. Pop blocker.
Yes.
No.
So, Nick, what are you doing?
I am going to draw my bow and aim for the big fucking ogre in the back.
Alright, the ogre, you're going to get cover from that because everybody is between you and him.
But isn't he like 20 feet tall? Isn't he like?
He's 10 feet tall and he's not at full height.
What type of cover is it?
Half cover.
Half cover? Alright. Well, I roll advantage, so I think it should be okay, I hope.
Should be fine. He's big. He's got shitty AC.
Oh.
I'm surprised they don't do much natural armor then.
Don't get any natural armor.
That's different.
Haven't seen anything with natural armor yet, I don't think.
Fucking 11.
An 11! Your arrow shoots through the room. Somehow he just sneezes at the right minute and it whizzes by him.
Son of a shit fucker.
He kind of glances over and sees you and roars.
Assassin.
Mud battle, it's you. You're still in surprise.
I'm gonna.
There are orcs milling around nearest to you. Behind them appears to be a boss orc and an ogre.
I want to do a cartwheel.
Yes.
And then. I don't know. I hate not having. I'm so used to the stupid having.
I know. There's a couple of orcs by a cooking fire nearby.
Yeah. I'll take aim at one of them. How close am I? I'm not.
You're close enough to close with these ones.
Oh, okay. I'll close with them then.
Okay, you close with them.
And I will use short swordy McShort swords.
Short swordy McShort swords.
Yeah.
It's a surprise round, and you're attacking them. So you're all good. Do your attackiness.
So +6 for my weapon. Am I adding anything else? Hello?
Sorry, no.
Okay. 13.
13 on an orc is a hit.
Oh, I was not expecting it to be a hit.
If you choose, you may do your sneaky damage.
Yes, please. So what's my sneak damage again? Remind me.
2d6 now.
Kind of nice.
So 2d6 plus 4.
Yep.
No. Your regular damage of 1d6
Yeah, your regular damage.
plus 2d6.
Oh, so 3d6.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. 3d6 plus 4. 16 damages.
I
Alright,
love the symmetry of the dice.
that's nice. All fours. That's another dead orc, and there's another one stood nearby. If you want to take a second attack.
Leave.
Cleave! Not really.
Jesus,
Use second attack.
10.
You waff it.
Rubbish.
Don't you have halfling luck? Oh, you don't roll only rolling one, isn't it? That sucks. Okay, so that was Marigold. Halle. Marigold is engaged with an orc.
I'm not engaged with walk at all.
I didn't think that. Oh,
There are 3 more orcs kind of in the cave, and then there's the orc boss and the ogre.
Lindsay proposed.
Did not. The scurrilous rumor.
I'm gonna go with magic missile.
Okay, who are we casting it on? Or who are your targets?
Guybrush.
Don't do that.
Well, actually, the real question should be what spell slot she's casting it with.
Oh yeah, that's true. She has a higher spell slots now, don't you?
You can overpower it.
Cast it as a level 2 spell.
I can because that will give me 4 missiles.
It will give you an additional dart. Yes.
You could slaughter the boss.
Oh,
So
nice.
it gives you an additional 1d4 plus 1, basically, to cast it as a level 2 spell. What level 2 spells do you have?
I have Shatter and Hold Person. I could use Shatter. That is ideal for a group.
What does it do? Shatter. Loud noises erupting from a central point. Each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere centered on that point must make a con save, or the creature takes 3d8 thunder damage on a failed save and half as much on a successful one. The creature is made of inorganic material. It has disadvantage. Nice.
That could be real good. How many could she hit with that?
If she wants, she could probably catch the orc boss and the ogre, or she could probably catch a couple of orcs.
You sure? No, that is
Yeah.
10-foot radius, so.
Yeah. Assume the orcs and the ogre are towards the back, and everybody else is kind of towards the front. Maybe you could catch 3. If you want to
You say that, Hal, but you haven't said how big the room is.
Yeah, that's about 50 feet deep. Assume it's about a 50-foot circle.
Okay.
So she could probably catch the 3 unengaged orcs, not the one that's fighting Marigold, or you could catch the boss and the ogre.
The single orcs. The single orcs.
I think I'd like to try hitting the boss.
Okay?
So that's
It's
That's-
done. Boom!
the missile, I think.
Boom! The spell goes off.
Okay.
There's a huge thunderous crash towards the back of the cave. And I get to roll some con saves.
Is it con?
Yeah,
Oh,
con
reflex.
saves.
Okay.
It's to suffer the wave. I don't think you can get out of the way of it. It's
Hmm.
kind of nice. General roll.
You have to roll the damage, dear.
Okay.
Yeah, roll damage while I roll saves. 10 for the orc boss. That's probably not a good one. And ogres don't get anything other than just being ogres. That seems a bit crappy.
I don't think most enemies get save proficiencies. They're mostly down.
There's some in the monster manual that do,
the exceptions.
but there's not a huge amount. Oozes, ogres. There's the full one, and no, he's just an ogre.
They're all attack, no defense.
Even that, they're not that fantastic in attack. They do potload of damage if they hit you, but they're not stonkingly great at that. So, a general roll for ogre. 22. The ogre saves, the orc boss probably does not.
Oh crap.
Roll the damage. Oh, there's
It's
the damage.
three. It's three.
And
That, that doesn't seem right, dear.
That's 3d8. That's your magic missile damage.
Let's see. You said I get an extra 1d4, right?
No, you cast shatter.
Oh, Shatter. Yeah.
It's
I have
3d8.
ADD. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
No.
it's 3d8.
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 I think the ogre still gets half, right?
Yeah, he takes half.
Oh crap. Oh.
So the ogre takes 6, and the orc boss takes 12.
That's still
They
pretty
kind of
good.
stagger about. They kind of walk back away from each other a little bit as they're blown back by the force of the blast. So that gives them that, and he's taken 6. The ogre roars again, He kind of bashes his club on the ground. So, orcs miss their turn for surprise. Roderick, it's you. There are some orcs milling about near you. There's one that currently Marigold is engaged with, and 3 others kind of getting ready to come at you.
Not engaged, it's just a fling.
There's one that Marigold's having a fling with.
So, is Marigold like 10 feet or more ahead?
He probably moved about 15 feet in
Okay.
to get to the cooking fire.
Is she providing cover to both orcs if I did a ranged attack?
There's only one orc that she's fighting.
Okay, so there's one that could be hit
Just
with a
killed
ranged
the other
attack.
one. The other one's dead.
Okay.
It's dead, Dave.
And then there's 3 others that are in the room that have no cover whatsoever.
Then I will shout a rallying cry to Marigold to keep light on your feet. Watch out for that ogre, but you're faster than him.
Don't
And
push me about.
Are you giving her another attack?
no, she can gain 6 temporary hit points
Oh, that's nice.
as
Right
I
off
use
Just
one of my
increase your hit points
superiority dice.
I don't know where they go, to be honest. There's probably a place on the character sheet in here to do it, but just note that you have 6 extra hit points.
I'll put them on there as well.
Yeah. So that means your bar's longer than it should be. I like that. What else you doing, Roderick?
Then I'll pull in.
Second. Give it a second. Hello.
Hello.
There you go. Try again.
Javelin to an orc.
Ah, very good. One that's unengaged.
Yes.
Okay. You sling it at the nearest one that looks ugly. He has a big scar down his face. You hope to increase the length of it somewhat, from front to back.
Why did that not go through?
Roll now.
Oh, that slashes.
Okay.
And my mouse battery's just died. I'm gonna run upstairs and grab a new set real quick.
I'm going to take this opportunity to take a bathroom break while I'm at it. I really have to go.
We've got a bathroom break in the middle of combat. That's so bad.
I'm sorry, I drank my alcohol too fast.
Get a goddamn bottle.
Hal, what
I'm a lightweight, don't touch me.
what alcohol is this this episode brought to us by?
I actually don't have anything to drink right now. Lindsay's drinking cider.
Not anymore.
Lindsay has drunk cider.
Now I'm drinking
I have no actual drink right now, so I've got nothing.
Jack
Hello.
Daniels.
Although I do have a new Batman shot glass with a cape.
Would you like me to get you something for your Batman shot glass?
Oh no, could you?
Yes, I can.
That would be
Hal,
super.
why are you not drinking?
Because our enabler didn't turn up.
Bat shots.
Yeah,
That's
Nick.
why I missed that roll is because you weren't drunk.
That's probably true. It's very rare that I'm drunk while I game. Thank you, baby. Oh, please. So, I guess we're waiting for things in his battery.
Yes.
His vibrator ran out of
You
batteries.
guys did pretty well getting in here and killing that dude and sneaking in. You took 2 orcs out already.
Yeah.
I wish I'd have hit that fucking ogre with that attack though.
Oh! The cork has come out. Look, we have the cork split on our port. That sucks.
Oh dear.
Yeah, that sucks. Means we're going to have to drink it real quick because it'll spoil.
Oh, what a
Chug it.
tragedy.
Chug our port.
Yes.
Currently, this game is brought to you by Ware's Year 2000 Late Bottled Vintage Port. Unfiltered and bottled in 2004. Assuming I can get the cork out.
Like stolen software?
Push it in. I'll sieve it through.
I might be able to get it out if I can get there. Okay, Thrar, it's you. Surprise round. Are you back?
Yes. I will hit an orc in the face with my hammer.
So you're stepping forward. Are you going for the one that Roderick went for with his javelin?
Sure.
He's the nearest.
Sure, then I will hammer face him.
Go for it. Oh my god, this
Is it a
cork
regular
just
attack
fucking
or
turned to powder.
Or is it an advantage attack?
What? No advantage. They just don't get to react.
Okay.
Surprise. They just don't get to go. That's what surprise is. They are
yeah,
surprised.
just wait. So, air hammer.
It's good.
Smash it for
Is that an 8 for the hammer?
Yeah,
You miss.
that's what I assumed.
Orc boss misses his turn. Ogre misses his turn. Okay, back to normal initiatives. Guybrush, your first actual action. Now, remember, technically, no one has yet gone out of the group.
That's true.
The
Yes.
orcs have yet to act.
So you can still get a sneak attack?
So he can still get his critical, I
You
believe.
can
is
still
what he
assassinate
gets.
one.
He still
Oh.
technically can assassinate.
Do I? As much as I hate to say it, I don't think I still
Does-
get my critical.
No,
Yeah.
you get your critical, but they're aware of your location now.
Sorry, doesn't the warring though just within a surprise round though?
What?
I believe it.
Oh,
I
yeah,
believe-
the crit's just a surprise. You're right, it's the other thing he gets. He gets advantage, right?
Yes. I mean, I'll take the critical if you'll give it to me.
No, you're
but-
good. It's the advantage because they've not gone yet, right?
So I was gonna
Yes.
say, just a crit is still pretty powerful.
Yeah, you get advantage.
Um,
Who you shooting?
I don't have any. Is there anywhere I can maneuver so that I have an open shot on, say, the ogre?
Thra has moved forward, so you can move through that space and into the cave along the wall. That'll probably give you a clear shot of the ogre at some point. You've got a good
And-
movement, so you can probably get to a good spot.
How close am I to being hit from that?
What do you mean, how close are you in combat? Most of them are in the middle. I got it out. Thank you, baby. We're going to have to put that plastic thing in. Bat port. Half a glass of bat port. No, I'm kidding. Look, Batman's full of port. Mmm.
Okay, so
Port.
I would move up through the ranks and then kind of like along the wall, away
Yeah.
from.
Yeah, you're going to step into where Throw was and just kind of edge around the room a little bit. And that'll give you a clear shot of the ogre on the opposite side. If that's who you
Alright.
go for.
Okay, then I would. I kind of squirrel my way through. Wow, Droop, noticing that I'm quite angry, just starts pounding out Seven Nation Army on his drum. Like, he is fucking rocking that shit.
Well, good. He doesn't even have to know how to play then.
Yeah,
Oh!
take that, Meg White. And I notch my bow. I let loose, and I.
Shit your pants.
He looses his bowels at them. I mean, bow.
You fire a 16. That hits the ogre squarely in his big fat belly.
Yes.
Damage.
I'm rolling it right now.
Roll on the damage.
Fires his arrow of ogre annoyance.
I got to use the sword of ogre decapitation.
No, that only works against ogres.
Oh my god, what a shit fucking roll.
I don't think you get your sneak, do you?
If you
Yeah.
get disadvantage, you get sneak.
Oh yeah, you're right. There's advantage. I forgot. Good. That's really good. Assassins are very nice then as a ranged class.
Mhm.
If we're doing it right, you need to read over that.
Well, assassins get at their third level ability. That is correct.
Okay.
He gets advantage on anyone who's yet to act. I guess it's good initially if he's got a good initiative. He takes advantage early and does a potload of damage, and then his ability basically becomes null and void.
I still get though if anyone is with anytime I have advantage I get sneak, and anytime another player is in combat
Yeah.
I get sneak attack.
Correct, because it's distracted.
So you get a lot of sneak.
Okay, Guybrush, you done?
I'm gonna then kind of move back into ranks where I'm not out in the open.
So you're moving again.
Yes.
Okay. You can move back towards the party. Not really out in the open. You're more kind of off to the side.
I mean, it's really hard for me to kind of try and see. Is there anywhere to hide in the cave?
There are rocks, but most of the place has been cleared by the orcs, so it's quite clear. There's not many spaces to hide. However, there are places that are kind of dingier than others, but orcs have dark vision, so it's not going to really matter that much.
I can't like hide behind a rock and like cover myself in mud so their heat vision can't see me while I've set up like a log trap or something.
All the large rocks have pretty much been cleared. Anything that's decent for sitting on has been moved around the fires. Everything else has basically been kicked out.
Alright.
So you're kind of up against the wall, hoping no one comes your way. Mud Petal, you're in combat with an orc.
I'm gonna hit it.
Go, hit it, do it. Apparently you've got extra hit points. How long do they last? Forever!
They're temporary hit points.
Oh, that's nice. I think they last until you rest, don't they?
That sounds about right, maybe. I'd have to look up temporary hit points, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm kind of assuming they'll
Don't
be...
be throwing them around if you don't know anything about them.
Don't throw them around if you don't. Don't give me them if you don't answer questions. A 15 will hit the orc if you would like to do some damage.
I would like to do some damage.
I kind of assumed they'd be getting knocked off pretty soon, potentially.
Is it just 1d6 for a regular hit? Right?
Yes, that's what your weapon does. Yeah, plus any dexterity bonus you have.
6 damage.
Oh dear.
What?
My connection to the server has been interrupted.
Don't do that. Which server?
The roll 20. I was wondering, did Lindsay roll? Because I can't see the roll.
Yes, she did. She rolled a 15. She rolled a 15 with 6 damage. Are you doing a follow-up attack with your secondary?
Yes.
Okay, do it.
Let's see what I can do here. I don't want to have to restart this.
12.
Will miss the orc, unfortunately. Just steps back and avoids your blade.
Next time,
Oh
Mr.
yeah, look at that. Look at it's the roll 20 server you've been disconnected from.
Yeah, it's Roll20 server.
Yeah, your connection to actual Hangouts is fine. How weird.
Well, Thing had this the other time.
Yeah.
I guess we're connected to... Yeah, that sucks. Okay.
Temporary hit points last
LA,
until
it's
they're
you.
burned or you get a long rest.
Well, my level 2s are out of the way, so I'll... See, that's 2 slots, pretty much, so...
You should have another level 2 spell if you want to cast it.
True. I should probably save that for later, though.
Can we spell ogre? Just throwing it out there.
Keep in mind, I mean, we don't really see any other tunnels, do we?
No, it's literally just a cave they're based in.
So there's not necessarily going to be much of a later.
Yeah. From a metagame perspective, this is all of the fight.
Well,
Oh, this is taking forever to load.
The
it's,
orcs have literally put all their eggs in the basket here. Just murdered the fuck out of
Orc
them.
eggs.
I think I'll go with Magic Missile.
Murder the fuck out of them. Okay.
Who are your targets?
Big fat ogre.
All on the ogre?
All on the ogre.
Are you casting it at first level or second level?
Which is best?
Well, second level gives her an additional 1d4 plus 1 damage.
Is that what you would recommend?
I don't know. I don't think it is.
I probably wouldn't
1d4
recommend
plus
it.
1
I'll go
or
ahead.
Thunderwave doing 3d8 doesn't seem like it's worth it. Magic Missile doesn't seem to scale well, at least not at this level. Compared to her actual second level damage spells.
Well, I'm still learning, so.
We're just discussing the rules as you make a decision. I'm not saying it's bad to cast Magic Missile at second level. Sometimes if you wanted to just throw out 4 missiles at 4 different targets, it's probably a great option. But if you're hitting the same target just for damage, you're probably better off with Shatter.
Right.
Because it does more damage on average, I think, than the Magic Missile.
As long as you got clear radius without...
Well, it'll do more damage because it'll hit 2 targets.
Yeah, possibly. They can also
let's see,
attempt to
D8,
save them.
what, 4.5? Yeah, they also get a save. So 4.5, 9, what's that going to be? Fuckers. 9.5, 13.5 damage on average for the Shatter. So it's going to be, what, 6, 7 damage on a hail, whereas your average for 4 magic missiles is going to be, what, 10, 14? So it's about
14, yeah.
It's about the same, but you'll have a chance of hitting twice as many targets with the shatter as you will with the magic missile.
Oh,
So even if they both pass their saves, you'll still do as much damage on aggregate as you will with the single 4 magic missiles.
Well, I suppose I could try shatter again.
Do it. Same
That's why-
targets.
That's why I keep mentioning things when we're doing stuff so that we can
Discuss it out.
all learn together.
Yeah. Same targets?
Yep.
Alright. Apparently to whisper to the DM, I go /WGM.
Yeah, that was
I
me.
want to talk to myself. What?
I was trying to figure out how I could do whispers and stuff again, and I clearly didn't figure it out very well.
Saving for Orc Boss is an 11. What does he need to save against your spells? Probably more than that.
Or like 14 or...
Ouch!
Oh shit.
Is that 7 damage from 3d8?
Would appear to be.
Yes,
That's
it is.
2 1s. That's a...
Am I missing out on a modifier or something? I mean, that's puny.
No, you just rolled
Well,
grossly under average.
It's again, the thing is, you can look at the average, but there's also the simple fact that rolling that dice, that the
There's always a
minimum
risk
and
you'll get a
maximum is
1.
different too. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just pitiful.
So, 7 damage to the Orc Boss and 3 damage to the Ogre.
And I wasted 2 slots. Awesome.
It's still good, they're not wasted. You're the only one that's to damage to these guys.
Um,
And they've still not had a chance to act.
I killed one, right?
Yeah, I meant as in these big guys at the back.
I did damage.
Yes, you did damage. The Orc's going to go. There's one on Marigold, which is going to take its turn right now. And I believe Thrar's in combat with one?
Yep.
Thrar is in combat with an Orc, and Marigold is in combat with an Orc, and there are 2 free to dance about. One's probably going to close with Roderick in the cave mouth, and the other one's probably going to head over towards Archer in the corner.
How many orcs are there?
There's 1 engaged with Marigold, 1 engaged with Thrar, and 2 free left, plus the Orc Boss, plus the Ogre.
Yeah, there was 5 regular orcs, the boss, and the ogre.
Okay, sorry, you said 3 last time, and the number has changed slightly.
Oh, no, the 3 was the 3 that were disengaged. There was 1 tied up with Marigold.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, they were your targets for orcs that weren't in combat. Okay, so attacks on Marigold.
Yeah.
Nah, indeed. The Orc swingeth at thee with his greatest axe of greatness.
I shiver not.
A bit of swing.
A 6! He tries to chop off his own leg.
Puny.
That is pretty shit.
Are they actually turning out like the bugbears? I mean...
We'll find out. Okay, Ra, 1 goes on you.
Warden, protect me.
8! That's gonna suck.
Cling.
Okay, 1 steps up to Roderick. That's gonna Roderick. 18!
Sorry, what was that?
18!
That will hit.
Woo! I did damage to something. I did damage to something! Sadly, it's probably the character with the most hit points.
I think I might have him edged slightly.
What? Oh.
I'm just going to mention I've yet to reconnect to Roll20, so
Oh.
I'm relying purely on the Hangout description so far.
Okay, we're good. I'll try and be descriptive. Roderick takes a solid hit to the chest for 11 points of damage.
Oh no!
Let me minus that off your character for you.
No!
Oh, it's fine.
Yeah, it's not even half his bar. The orc roars. The other orc that's in the middle of the room glances over at the archer on the side and charges him, moving his full speed across the room, and then smashes into him with a big fat hit.
I could be wrong, but didn't he use his extra thing to move back?
Who?
Guybrush.
Guybrush.
Well, wherever he is.
Shouldn't he have to get past me to get to Guybrush, is what I'm saying?
No, he couldn't get that far. He was hiding against the wall.
He has an extra dash action each turn.
Oh yeah, I guess he could get back. Are you behind Roderick then? Nick?
Hmm?
Are you behind Roderick? Did you actually retreat out of the...
That's what I was looking to do, and you were like, "Oh no!"
I'm sorry, I forgot about your extra dash action.
Yeah, and so it's like,
Yes, you're behind Roderick. So I guess that means that the last orc gets to go for one of the 3 available targets in the room.
Haha, who gets confused without a map now, Hal?
I know, right? Well, it's about abilities, isn't it? That's your guys' provision. 1 for Lockhart, 2 for Thing, 3 for Lindsay. Lockhart, you're getting a second orc.
Okay.
He closes upon thee. He makes a swing with his big-ass battle axe of bigness. 17.
That's a miss.
Oh. All right, Roderick, there's 2 orcs upon you.
All right. I have options here.
Oh yeah, you've got all that weird wang from being like a warlord or whatever you are.
Okay, so first of all, I'm going to take to shrug off that first initial blow there.
Second wind.
A second wind.
What does that cost you? That's a bonus.
It's a bonus action.
Okay.
He breaks
So
wind.
if somebody could roll a 1d10 plus 3.
Who would like to be Lockhart's dice?
I'll do it.
Okay.
What am I doing?
1d10 plus 3.
4.
Oh, all right.
Did you roll it?
No.
No, he didn't roll it.
Oh, I did.
He's just shouting out to confuse.
Hey,
You
one.
can't-
1d10 plus
to me, I
3.
can't see the dice roller right
Can't
now.
see. That's a mean thing. 5.
oh,
So
That-
how much is it?
5. You've got 5 back.
Wait, it's loading up finally. Oh,
Yay! You have
I'm
5.
sorry. That
okay, 5, good.
no, it's not.
What else you got?
Then Roderick
Stop.
goes into a familiar stance of dodging the 2 orcs attacking him
Looks like capoeira.
before he uses this newfound dexterity with a surge to catch one slightly off guard as he attacks it, using a feinting attack.
So what's that?
So action surge to get another action,
That's nice.
and then using feinting attack.
So is that a free action to do that?
Oh, sorry. It is a bonus action, isn't it?
Hmm.
Let's see here. That one's a bonus action.
Basically, I
this
think
one-
everything that's extra is a bonus.
I would like to say that that Roderick's capoeira beat being provided by Droop.
That's funny.
He has changed to a nice Brazilian beat for Roderick to dodge to.
Okay. Sorry. I will instead use the goading strike. Going, hey, come on, try and hit me. Try and hit me.
So you're dodging and goading.
Yes.
So is that a free action to goad?
Goad is part of the attack. Sorry. So actually, I suppose technically I have to attack him first, and if I hit, I can use it. If I don't hit, I don't have to use it.
I'm looking. Battle Master, right?
Goading strike when you hit a creature.
Yeah. You can expend 1 superior dice to attempt to goad the target into attacking you. Yes. You have to hit him first.
So the attack is a 15.
Aren't you dodging? Actually, is that a move to dodge?
It's a standard to dodge, but I took my action surge.
Oh, which lets you do extra stuff.
Yes, but I can't use action surge for bonus actions, which is why I couldn't do the other one.
Action surge. Push beyond. On your turn, you can take 1 additional action on top of your regular action and a possible bonus action. Once you use this feature, you must... Okay, so you basically get 1 extra action once every rest.
Yes.
Okay, good. So you're doing that to attack.
Yes.
And you hit the orc with a 15.
Okay.
So now you're goading him.
I am goading him.
On top of the damage that you've just done.
Yes. So
Do your
I get
damage
to
first.
add the superiority dice to my damage.
Okay.
So I'm rolling 2d8 plus 3 with the battle axe.
Okay.
15 damage.
15 damage.
Yes.
He's unconscious. You've killed him.
Okay, he's dead.
Well, actually, he's on 0, but he's a monkey, so he falls down.
Okay.
However, otherwise, just for reference, he would have had to also make a wisdom save, and on a failed wisdom save, he would have had disadvantage on all attack rolls against any target that wasn't Roderick until the end of Roderick's next turn.
Which, if it had been successful, would have just put him at disadvantage against everyone.
Everybody, because you're aware. Very good. Okay, Orc Boss.
Did I miss anything important?
Where have you been?
Not too.
No.
I didn't even notice he was missing.
I just went to go grab a drink real quick.
Ah, a nice cold one, huh?
Nice cool glass of sweet tea.
That's wait, Okay, the Orc Boss on the opposite side of the room sees he has 2 close options in Thra and Marigold. He's going to close on Thra, because Thra, to be quite honest, is a cleric, and clerics are bad. So, you're on Roderick, you're on Marigold, you're on Thra, you're also on Thra. He closes, he draws his battle axe, and charges across the room. And he goes.
I would say it's a bit odd for him to judge as a cleric.
What? Why?
I don't think he's done out at casting this battle so far. He's run up and hit someone with a
True, but he has
hammer.
this great big symbol on him somewhere.
It's on the shield. It's officially a cleric can have the symbol of the god on the shield and cast spells using
And
it.
no disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh.
Holy symbol.
I could see him doing it because he's a dwarf, and orcs
Yeah,
and
there's
dwarves
that as well. 19.
Odd
Ouch!
because he's a cleric.
Yeah,
That
he's a
just
cleric.
gets in.
It just. Only ricochets off a little bit and only does 5 measly damage. Throw! You're being attacked by the Orc Boss and an Orc.
I will.
The
Do I
Orc
break?
Boss is, however, blooded. Now you can see the wounds on. To be honest, it's probably stuff bleeding out of his eyes and ears from the shattering going on.
I will hammer the orc.
Clipped for
Hammer.
breath. 3, 2, 1. And sit. Okay, try again, thing.
Hit the orc boss in the face with a hammer.
There we go. Do it.
Smash him with a hammer.
Seems like you
21
only
to
get
hit.
oh, wow, that's a good solid hit. You hit him in the face with your hammer.
Point.
His back clutching, eating, his and
I didn't hear a single word of that.
great. Thing hit the Orc Boss with his hammer.
Okay.
Did he kill him?
No, he didn't. He's still upright. He's at the back. Decides combat. On.
I can't hear any single word.
Well, I can hear you now. How are you hearing now?
I can hear you now.
Okay. I think we get through sticky patches, which last a few seconds.
You know what it is? It's
What?
when the volume alters really significantly. It gets seems to be starts to do.
What? Somebody.
Yeah.
I think
Fucking
we're-
all shouty.
yeah, shouty, Nick. I think we're struggling a little at the moment, so we'll see what we can do.
I might turn my
Ogre.
video off.
You what, sweetie?
I'm gonna turn my video off.
Okay, good call.
That helps.
Let's see if it works.
You know what's awesome about having this set up at my house
What?
is that I now no longer have a cunt limit.
I don't think you had one down here, did you?
Did.
Oh,
Lindsay-
you did.
Lindsay imposed a cunt limit on me, and now I'm allowed to say cunt as much as I want.
Be children. Let's not do many of.
Like I for continue anyway. That's incredibly.
Rating.
So the
We're
ogre,
family friendly.
the ogre closes across the cave. He can probably get to either Thra or Marigold, so let's see who he likes the taste of best. Does he have a reach of some description? Oh, no, he doesn't have a reach. Okay, so 1d2. Thing is 1. Lindsay is 2. Who gets an ogre to the face? Lindsay gets an ogre to the face.
Yay!
Okay, the ogre charges towards you, roaring as he comes.
Yeah,
Stay
bring
on
it.
your toes. Rally.
Not frightened.
Roaring as he comes to the face.
He swings.
Both ways.
19 for the ogre to hit you with his great club.
No, 22. Try harder.
Do you have a 22 armor class?
Yep.
Holy jeebus. I guess you've got a huge dexterity. Nice. Is that one of the highest in the party?
Yep.
Well, I've got to be good at something.
What's yours, Guybrush?
I think mine's only at 16. How did...
Yeah, how's yours so high?
I don't know. You do my character. Can you see? Oh, I'm showing it to the video that's not working. Duh. Hang on.
What's your armor class calculation?
I don't know what you mean.
It,
Hal, I don't know what you mean. Tell me what I'm supposed to be looking at.
What's adding into your armor class?
are you sure you're not looking at your hit points?
I'll pretend that you didn't just ask me that question. I know which box is my hit points. Armor class, little shield, 22.
This is possible.
Well, Hal, come here and look. I don't know. You're not telling me where to look to see.
So, what armor are you wearing? Studded leather.
Studded leather, I think.
Should be 12 plus dex mod.
22 is your hit points. Someone might have wrote it there incorrectly.
Well, that will be Hal then, because he wrote my character thing last time. Hal, come here and look at it, Hal, if you want.
No, I trust
I don't
you.
know how to work it out. You're not telling me where to look.
I'm telling you now. It's 12 plus your dexterity modifier.
My dexterity modifier, is that the 4?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's 16.
Yeah.
I have written above the shield, average equals 5 plus con. I don't know what it is. I don't know what.
That's your hit points.
Average.
I'm coming to. Oh, you're bringing it through.
Tell me again. It's my hit points.
Huh. It
How-
seems. Yes.
Did you write her hit
Not
points?
fucking stupid. I know what I'm
It
looking
looks
at.
like It looks like a hit points and your armor class are identical, and they're in the Your hit point, your armor.
Work it out for me. Write it down. I did not do that.
Sorry.
And I'm not an idiot. I don't look at the fucking hit point box.
Done.
He thinks the lady is upset.
Where'd you go? There you are. Done. Sorry, Boo. My fault. Okay. It hits. Although hopefully it'll hit soft because it made a mistake.
Don't give a fuck. Hit me all it likes.
Oh, don't be angry. I'm sorry.
I'm angry, but I know which fucking of the 4 boxes there to look at. It's not like that.
No, nobody was saying you didn't know which box. It was the wrong number in the box.
Yes, but you also said, are you sure you're not looking at your hit points?
I didn't say that.
That
Hey,
was me.
both did.
That was me who said
That was Lockhart. Take 15. Take 15 hit points. It smashed
No.
you solidly with its big, big club.
Nope.
Now you do have those 6 temporary hit points, which
Yep.
will
But for a little.
The number in this thing on the screen was 22 as well. Oh,
Yes, because it's your hit points.
yeah, I know. Now I'm confusing myself. I wasn't looking at the hit point before.
Sorry, Boo.
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever. You good?
Minus 15.
Yeah.
Awesome.
The high brush, it's you.
Okay, so
In front of you is the fighter, Roderick. He is fighting 2 orcs.
I thought just one orc.
Oh no, one has gone down. You're right. 1 orc. Thra is further into the room fighting the orc boss and another orc. And Marigold is currently engaged with an orc and an ogre,
No, she's not. She's sat down.
all on her own. She's currently sat down, angry at the fact that her armor class just collapsed from 22 to 16.
right, so I guess is Roderick in the middle of the room with the?
He's in the middle of the entrance, yes.
So if I'm behind him, if I kind of move to the right,
You can see an orc without having to fire through Roderick, yes.
could I fire at the ogre
Yeah, you can.
with the clear shot?
Yeah, we'll say so.
All right.
It's not far into the room, and it's big enough that you'll probably get a clear line to it.
Yeah, Marigold probably doesn't provide cover.
No, well, she'll provide cover to one of the squares that it takes up.
One shin.
That's right.
So now that Jupe has switched from that sweet capoeira music, now he is playing the drum solo to Inagata Davida, just fucking rocking it, just rocking it hard.
It's just, you realize he's just standing bashing his drum, right?
He's trying.
I think all those drum solos in your head require more than one drum to perform.
Right. All
Not
he's
the
doing
way
is
he does it. Not the way he
he's
does
he's
it.
figured out that if he has a rock in each hand, he can make a noise a bit louder.
He
You
is
have different
he's-
sized rocks, different
Right.
sounds.
He's like tapping rocks with his feet and shit. He is really picking up this drum business. Like, I think we could put him on
On the road.
like,
On America's Got Talent.
We
Well,
get
it-
it. Guybrush is delusional.
it would be Neverwinter's Got Talent, but yeah, like I think
Winter's Got Talent. Farron's Got Talent.
Oh,
Nick is so adorable right now. I mean,
Yeah, right. Oh, Nick, shoot the goddamn ogre. Basically can't miss.
Or freeze.
Oh yeah, Nick, or you could freeze. Which appears to have happened. God, you could have just rolled the goddamn dice without all that chit-chat. It would have been great.
his connection seems actually frozen now.
Oh, flavor text.
Oh, there he's back.
Hey, there you are.
everyone got really slow. Like I had
Roll
just
the
taken.
dice quick.
Quick, roll the dice. You froze. There we go.
Oh,
Fuck.
You know that bit where I said you couldn't miss the ogre?
He lied.
You missed the ogre.
no!
Marigold, it's you. You have a big fucking ogre in front of you, and also an orc.
Box has got another one thing in it. I'm gonna hit something.
so
I'm gonna hit something.
Yep.
is the ogre big enough that Thror is technically in combat with it?
Technically, no, because they weren't close enough. I think they went in and kind of diverged a little, so they're not right next. It's only got a 10-foot space. It's not that big. It's
Okay.
not a gigantically monstrous creature.
Rats.
Maybe he could probably maneuver so that he was in combat with it.
Okay.
Like stepping round one of the orcs. A 7. That's a miss.
Yeah, I figured.
I'm going to take a second attack at it. You staying in combat with it?
Yep.
Okay. Are you on suicide mode?
No.
Oh, reroll that 1.
Oh. Okay.
Consider that your reroll.
Okay.
You use your halfling luck and reroll your attack.
Okay. So I got 13 then.
That hits the ogre.
Do I do the damage now?
Yep. It's hard to see the 1s on the die roller.
Really?
Well, sometimes. 8 damage to the ogre. You stab him in the gut. He roars. He's not happy.
Second attack?
Second attack.
Nah.
10. Misses the ogre. Okay.
Ah.
Hello, do something magic-like.
Let's see. I think I'll go with my trusty firebolt.
Okay, who are we firebolting? There's an orc in front of Roderick. There is an orc boss and an orc on Thrall, and there's an ogre and an orc on Marigold.
I think I'll try to aid Marigold
Very good.
Thank you.
because apparently I'm sweet on her a little bit.
Ah, firebolt the ogre.
Okay. One. Pachoo! Pachoo! Pachoo!
Shoots the firebolt of the fiery bolt of fire at the ogre. In the
Harry Potter
face.
room.
In the face!
The other face.
Let's see. That's general roll plus 5.
Yes.
I'm thinking out
This
loud.
is rolling really
Mistake.
terrible, but thankfully the ogre's big and slow. Your firebolt lands squarely on the ogre. Damage for the firebolt, please.
Okay. Fingers crossed. That's a 9.
Alright, you squarely burn the ogre in the face. He is now blooded, ladies and gentlemen. Blooded.
Ooh.
Hey, orcs. I have one on Marigold, one on Thra, and one on Roderick. Here we go. Alright, orcishness. Going on Marigold first. Orc, where are you? You're rolling a 5 to hit. 20. Hits you. Solid hit with a great axe for apparently 0.6666666 damage.
I'll take that.
Oh, damn it. 7 damage. Did I just roll and then divide by 3 rather
Yes.
than adding 3? Alright, rolling against Thra. 12.
Tch.
Yeah. Rolling against Roderick. I'm at disadvantage against you.
Disadvantage, yes.
Disadvantage. 9.
Boom.
Alright, just the Marigold, who's fading quietly over there. Roderick Hellbeater, it's you. There's an orc.
Alright.
There's an uninjured orc right now.
Hmm. Stay strong, Marigold. Help is on the way. Another attempt to rally Marigold's spirit.
Oh, you're giving her extra hit points. That's nice.
10 hit points.
How often can you do that?
As long as I have superiority dice.
That's nice. And you can
That's
start
what
with
I've
3 of
left.
those, right?
Hmm?
Start with 3 of those.
4.
4. 3 hit points back, Marigold.
And then
Technically, they're temporaries.
Roderick will. Here's where a map would be nice. But Roderick will leave combat with the current orc to stand beside Marigold and Thror, as well as being able to attack the ogre.
Mm-hmm. That's fine, yeah, there's a gap next to Marigold. Thrall's probably like 5 feet away from you, but he'd need to kind of sidestep once to be in combat with the ogre.
Okay.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're closing with the ogre.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm waiting for the reaction.
Yes,
Assuming I have to.
it's going to swing at him.
Yeah.
Is he disadvantaged on that?
No, I don't believe so.
Standard attack for his attack of op then?
Yeah.
24.
He actually got a crit. That's actually
19.
a plus 5 to hit.
Yeah, he's there plus 5.
He is strong.
Orcs are actually pretty nice in this, apparently. The orc is now something dangerous once more, as opposed to some tribal pussy. 12 damage as you leave his area. Okay, you're in combat with the ogre. Do you have anything else?
Let's dodge. Dodging is good.
Okay, good. Orc boss.
I'm actually going to
So-
look that up to see now. Maybe I should have just dodged at the beginning of my turn.
Orc boss takes a swing at our friend Thra. 24.
That will just hit, yes.
Yeah, really? Those laser lights aren't being very nice, are they? A solid 13 damage on Thra.
That'll leave a mark.
Yeah, it will. What are you on? Why does it seem you have more hit points?
11.
Than
Because it had me at 19 and I'm at 29 actually.
Oh, okay.
But
So
when
your max isn't set right.
but it's set right on all the sheets I have.
Just not. Is it set on this character correctly?
I set it in my character on my view and in the character sheet on my view, but
Pulling from the bar then.
the bar.
The bar is set to 19. If I delete the bar, maximum, so you're on 11 right now.
Yeah.
Let me delete the whole bar and see if it pulls from your character sheet. There you go. Nope, it vanished the whole bar.
Now I have no hit points.
Hang on, I think I can set it.
You still have to associate it with the character sheet.
That's it. I've associated it. Hold on. There we go. It's done it. And you're on 11, right?
Yeah.
There you go. You're set. Done.
Great.
Yep. Okay, that was the orc boss. He's like, rah, 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 it's you. There's an orc boss and an orc still poking at you.
I will hit the orc boss with the hammer once again in the face.
Do it. Do it.
For 14 to hit.
Hits the orc boss in the face.
For 8 hit points.
The orc boss collapses to the ground, holding his very broken face.
If you position yourself a little closer, I might be able to put my shield in between you every now and then.
You could probably move slightly, still be in combat with this orc, so you're not getting an attack, and also be in combat with the ogre.
Sure, I'll crab step around there, because
Why not?
why not?
It's the ogre! Choices! He has choices! 3 possible targets. 1 for Lockhart, 2 for Thing, 3 for Lindsay.
Overloads his brain so he does nothing.
Count to 3. Draw! Welcome to the party!
And the
Okay.
shield goes between the ogre and Thror.
Figured you'd do that. Okay, so he rolls. 24. Disadvantage? 2 18s, ladies and gentlemen.
Ah! The light beams hate us tonight.
Apparently they do hit you, and they like my ogre.
You may lose your cleric.
It'll be fine. It's not that much damage.
Let's not lose the cleric.
16 points of damage. A good
Cleric
solid
goes down.
crush on your cleric's face.
Oh no!
The cleric collapses to the ground.
Oh, wait, maybe.
Does anybody have a healing spell?
No,
He
there's
did.
there's no negative hit points. No negative hit points. You're at 0.
I'm putting a red dot on you so we know.
Right, but I just did the minus 16, you know.
Crunch!
Oh, yes.
Guybrush, it's you. Thror is now lying on the ground with part of an ogre's stick sticking out of his face.
And all of a sudden.
Oh, in addition, there's also an orc standing directly in front of you where Roderick used to be.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
he hasn't had a chance to step forward.
No, he hasn't. There's like a gap. Then there's you and the wizard.
So how far away is the orc from me?
5 feet, 10 feet. Depends how far back you were from Roderick. If you're directly behind him, he's literally 10 feet away. There's a 5-foot gap between you.
Okay, so I don't take disadvantage though on
No,
that, correct?
no. As long as he's not right next to you, doing like poke
Alright.
crap.
Can I drop back 20 feet and still have a good shot on him?
Yeah.
Alright, so Guybrush is gonna drop back 20 feet and then pull an arrow and fire it at the orc.
Sounds like a grand plan. Do it.
But sneak attack on the ones we're fighting.
Sneak attack the ogre. Okay, 19 will hit the orc nicely and squarely. Damage, 6 damage. He is Good. Okay. Let you done, Guybrush.
There's still nowhere for me to hide.
There's rocks out here, probably, you can maybe hide behind.
Then... Yeah, let's go ahead and do a hide.
Okay, roll it. And sparse grass and brush blend in with the natural environment, as is your elveniness. 24. You kind of step behind some grass, and all of a sudden you vanished. Because you're a
It's that
wood elf.
elven cloak he wears.
That's right. It's that weird. Apparently, in a light rain, he can just vanish in front of you. It's very bizarre. Marigold, it's you.
Oh,
There's an
rather neat,
ogre
though.
and an orc.
Carry on with the ogre.
Stab him in the guts. Solid hit on the ogre, and now you're in combat with friends. You get your sneak damage, if you wish it.
Okay. So it's 3d6.
Plus
Plus 4.
4.
Good.
20.
Nice.
The ogre roars as you stick your short sword into his gullet and push it upwards, drowning yourself in his innards as he falls backwards with a crash of smoke. Not smoke, dust from the cave floor.
Nice.
Helene might gag a little.
Marigold.
Guybrush,
Gore, just a pile of gore with a sword sticking out of it.
Can I take the second shot on?
Yes, there's an orc in combat with you as well, if you wish.
Well, it would be pointless not to.
Yeah, you're right. Fuck him up real bad.
20.
Holy jeez!
Another solid hit. Good work.
Is this like a turkey or something? Because she has strikes in 3.
I'm going to say that the lasers aren't working so well, apparently. No sneak this time. Just a standard hit.
It's working for her.
It's just a D6.
It's awesome.
Yeah, just a straight up hit.
5.
It's not even the plus 4.
Okay, 1 then.
I have never seen a natural, well, somewhat natural 20 3 times in a row before. That's just fantastic.
It's bollocks though, isn't it?
The results are all 20.
It's a roll 20. Hello,
Roll
it's
20,
you.
yeah.
There is an orc directly in front of you. Guybrush seems to have vanished. Roderick's in combat with now dead ogre and a bunch of orcs. Yeah, so there's 3 orcs left, basically. Thror is unconscious. Marigold is now basically a quivering pile of entrails with a sword sticking out. 2 swords sticking out. What you gonna do?
Well, safe to say Marigold is safe for a second.
She's got half cover because you can't see her.
Yeah. I think I'll turn my attention back to my husband for a second.
Okay. He's in the cave next to Marigold. Between you and him, there is an orc.
How close is he?
5 feet away.
The orc.
The orc is 5 feet away. Roderick's about 15, 20 feet away.
I suppose the orc's technically 10 feet away. There's a 5 foot.
Yeah, technically there's a 5 foot gap, yes. They're not 5 feet apart. They're 10 feet from the orc. About 20 feet from Roderick. What you gonna do? Don't worry, he's only got a huge great axe pointing at your neck.
Let's see. I used
One's left eye.
There's some pause in books. Hold on a sec. Hey, what you planning? Anyone?
I'm planning. Could I cast shield on Roderick?
No.
No.
Okay. I thought I'd check.
You want me to
Magic
do
missile then.
It's a reaction as well, isn't it, shield?
Yes.
Yeah.
So rather than casting it ahead of time, you cast it as you get hit, which is kind of cool.
Right.
Sorry, you said magic missile?
Yeah, I think that's my best bet right now.
On the orc in front of you?
On the orc in front of me, yeah.
Okay, all 3 missiles?
All 3 missiles.
Okay.
So, yeah, since that's level 1, I don't have the bonus or whatnot.
No.
No.
Just the 3 missiles. So 3d4 plus 3.
Probably enough for an orc.
I dealt 13 damage or stuff. Imagine he actually fell down, didn't he?
Oh, holy crap!
8 damage from the missile. Staggers backwards as each dart hits him. Actually, they hit simultaneously now, don't they? They do.
No.
I read online they hit simultaneously because they're considered a single source of damage. He staggers backwards as the 3 darts hit him and just kind of shakes his head a little and kind of looks woozy, but he's still on his feet. The orcs run like hell out of the cave mouth with a full disengage.
Rimps.
They don't actually get that far, do they?
No, they're not going to get that far. On a full disengage, which is like, what, their
Well,
movement?
There is no full disengage. They're disengaging
Well, I mean,
as their action, and
they
they take regular
disengage.
movement.
Yes, they disengage as their action and they move 30 feet. So they start to move out of the cave mouth past Hilaire. That's their action. They're running away. Roderick, the orcs are running.
I should be able to catch up to one with 30 feet, right?
Yeah. Next turn, maybe it'll be a little bit more difficult. But this turn, no, because they'll have to disengage again.
Yeah.
Probably catch up to the one that you and Marigold were fighting.
Yeah, I'll catch up to him and give a swing with the axe.
Go for it.
Let's see. 15.
15 will hit the orc as he dashes away.
Or 4 points of damage.
4 points of damage. He's still running. Orc boss is dead. By orc boss. Rah! The orcs are running away.
I attempt to not die.
Oh yeah, let me roll. Forgot you were unconscious.
That's just a straight D20, if I remember right.
Yep.
Oh,
19. Ooh,
It's a
I
success.
almost gained a hit point.
It's a success. You're good. Ogre is dead. Guybrush, it's you. There are orcs
Okay.
running out of the cave and heading off down the gully.
And so, how many are there?
3. They're all pretty
Right.
injured.
I'm going to,
There's,
I guess-
there's one kind of level with you where you're hiding, and the other 2 are just passing Hilaire, probably.
The thing is, Guybrush could actually keep up with them very easily and keep
Yes.
shooting at them.
Yeah, he could. He could just carry on moving.
That bonus dash is amazing.
I know. It's crazy.
so is the one within 5 feet of me?
Well, he's running past. He's probably 10 feet. If you're off to the side, he's probably running down the middle of the ravine.
Okay, so I don't take disadvantage from it.
No.
All right, so I will pop up from my little hidey hole
Right.
and at that motherfucker with advantage. Correct?
Guybrush stands up. Pieces of grass fall off him as he shoots from hiding. Yes, with advantage from hiding. Because he definitely didn't see you hiding, because you hid. I bet you shot him and then hid, but your stupid wood elf ability lets you do that in the wild.
that's not
21.
stupid.
21 is a hit.
Or
How's the
mucho
unicorn
damage.
going, love? Ooh, what's that?
It's my attempt at making a unicorn person. It's
I
not very
like
good.
it.
Ooh.
Oh, it's
I
cool.
like it.
I couldn't think of clothes that a unicorn person would wear.
I think I got it now.
Jesus, dude, is that a 20?
Yeah.
Alright, the orc that had 1 hit point explodes in a red mist. Marigold, it's you. Orcs are running away.
I chase them.
Thrar is unconscious on the floor.
After she untangles herself from the innards of which she was buried in.
I chase them.
No one wants to help Thrar.
No, it was
I'm about to.
Don't you technically move less far than they
She has a free dash too.
Oh, yeah, you're dashing in, aren't you? Oh, yeah, that sucks. She can even keep up with them.
Oh, even
You can't run from rogues.
You dash, you hit, it hits, do damage.
Eight.
Marigold, streaming ogre intestines behind her like a scarf, dives upon a fleeing orc and continues to stab it until it's not fleeing anymore. 1 orc remains, the one that was on Thrar, that no one has actually impacted yet. Hale's kind of on par with him as he kind of glances nervously around and continues to run.
Hele decides to help Thrar.
Aww.
Aw.
Because
You're entering the cave and doing what?
I arm myself with a healing potion and kneel at my dwarven companion's side and try to pour it down his throat.
I don't know where that sound's coming from.
I don't know either. I have no idea what that noise is. Okay, you drop a healing potion down Thrar's neck. Roll the healing.
Well, I would hope to prop
Roll
his
to
head
see
up
if you
so
drown or heal.
More beer.
2d4 plus 2.
Yes.
2d4 plus 2.
No, I mean, not that it really matters that
Come on,
much.
4. Oh,
No.
wow.
He's
7!
healed up. And
Thrar is awake again. He's like, oh crap. The orc does a full doubly movement because no one's in combat with him. He charges down the path.
Wouldn't he have to kind of move past me?
you don't have a melee weapon, though.
And apart from that, it's 20 foot wide and you're on the edge of it, so it can just go round you.
Wait,
Alright.
I
He
suppose
dashes by you and carries on running down the ravine. Roderick,
Oh, I'll move 30 feet forward. Would he be within 30 feet of me still then?
no, he was on par with Thrar, so he kind of started where you did, and now he's double moved, so he's 30 feet away from
Okay.
you now.
So I'll toss a javelin after him, but this will be with disadvantage.
Okay. He's just a miss on an orc.
Clatter.
Clatter. Thrar, you're awake. Orcs are fleeing. There's gore in here.
How far is the nearest orc?
From you, about 90 feet.
90 feet. I don't know if I have any range stuff that'll actually reach that.
Way down the ravine, you see a little top knot of an orc dashing down the ravine. Can he get away and become the new terror of the orcish world?
Guybrush
No.
will take care of
No,
him.
he cannot.
No, because Guybrush will hunt him till he's dead.
and then
I
skull
will-
fuck him.
I will run
Hey! Hey! You got there before Nick did.
Nick gets
I
sloppy
will-
seconds.
I'm learning. I'm learning.
The more he makes me run, the worse it will be for him.
Is that... Oh,
Like, and- I'm gonna.
Oh.
I'm so glad it all froze up just then.
Oh.
Hold on.
When people get loud.
It might be that when it's getting your signals from everywhere.
In fairness, that was not a racist comment by me.
Oh, good. I'm very glad that it actually cut out then.
That
Well-
was not racist.
Don't go there. Throw, what you doing?
Oh, well, I have nothing that'll reach the orc, so I guess I will do some healing.
Hey!
And looks like I'm down the most at the moment.
Do the healing. Do the healing.
I didn't hear that, Hal.
I think that picture of sausages, Warhammer as well around the.
That'll work.
That,
That was a good picture.
So
It was
I
a
will
great
cure
picture.
myself for 15 more points.
Or
nice work.
maybe I could draw Marigold with 2 daggers in her hands, having a half-crazed look going, ah! With guts all over her.
Guybrush.
Is anyone be racist about the
Second.
My him up. I think we'll probably be using my audio for this.
Yeah, it's starting to get worse. It was okay for the first little bit, and now it seems to be getting worse and worse for some reason.
I argue that that is not a racist comment, but a factual one. I don't in the part feeling full.
Like, I want some kind of hangouts, talk like a clip. Yeah, using your audio this time.
Good
Okay,
thing.
so
Better than it was, but it's not. We keep getting little sections, mostly when Nick's talking.
So that's the taste filter.
Yeah, apparently.
Nick, shoot an arrow at the guy.
how far ahead of? Far ahead of.
Probably about now he's probably 30 feet from.
All right. 15 in front of me. An arrow at it.
17 will hit the orc.
Hit him with your murder stick.
And then it's just standard, correct?
Yeah, straight damage. 8.
8.
He keeps on running.
All right. It's just
Marigold! The orc is very far away now.
Okay, I stop.
Hello.
Well, safe to say that Thor is stable.
Yeah, he's up and around.
Rooting through the innards, looking for beer.
Pretty sure combat's drawing to a close at this point.
Well, I didn't say he was mentally stable, more like health-wise. he's
Oh
stable.
yeah, he's never going to be mentally stable. He's a dwarf after all. Hey Lens, you dropping your video does actually seem to make a difference to me. You did that on purpose, right?
What?
Dropped your video.
Yeah,
Yeah.
trying to see if it'll help.
It does actually seem to help.
In fairness, though, I'm also not saying terrible, terrible things.
Yeah, that's probably it as well. I wonder if that Google, I mean, they're rich enough. They just employ some guys in like Indonesia to listen to this shit and like crap up the call when Nick starts to talk.
Have this little throttle button.
You know, it's like people. It's like people on live TV with their.
He's talking about the Illuminati. Get him.
There's actually a company that does that for the voice recognition.
Really?
Yeah, the machine tries to figure it out, and it sends it to the screen of somebody in India, who they'll see like red-lined words and stuff that might be, and they can listen to the recording real quick and correct it.
Really?
Yeah,
Correct it, as in
they can.
beep it
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, they can type in what it should have been for the machine, and then
Oh,
send the result to you.
wow, that's pretty cool.
It's like a 2-second pause or something they have to do it or something.
That's not a job I'd want.
No.
I mean, I wonder how many fucks get through.
Especially when you drop them like I do. I mean, they cannot keep up.
I pretty much brush get another to finish as often.
Get another shot.
Is-
I'm just running them down.
Take another shot.
Because I think we're all in agreement he can keep pace with the orc. And,
I think he can because he gets a free dash, so he's just going to dash and shoot. Dash and
19,
shoot.
7 damage.
That's enough to put him down.
Alright.
He's down. You've killed all of my orcs, which seems a little cruel, but hey, what do we do? Alright, what are you doing now?
It's true. We actually have less evidence that these guys have like killed humans as opposed to the goblins.
Research. But we're being paid by 2 people to kill them.
They have been mentioned by a few people.
They've been mentioned as being seen and rumors, but again, we have less actual evidence.
We're racist,
There were
guys.
some rumors that they had been harassing and potentially attacking prospectors in the hills.
The key word being rumors.
Luckily,
Well,
we're not the police.
well,
We're
it
murderers
came-
for hire.
It came from that reliable source, the mayor guy.
It came from that
Super guilty
reliable.
now.
Yeah.
It came from that reliable source, the creepy necromancer.
Oh yeah, he's pretty reliable too, right?
Okay, well, we had to kill the first one, or else he would have sounded the alarm. So
Right.
that had to happen.
Did
And
we
then
make-
the other one.
Did we make a body agreement with the necromancer?
How do you mean?
I don't think we did.
No, I don't think you agreed to return any corpses to him.
Because I'm pretty sure we don't want to give him the ogre either way.
I don't think there's enough
He
left
would
of you.
totally love that. Maybe you could make a pen and galang out of it.
Or haggis, maybe.
Yeah, you could make haggis out of it.
Also, there's not gonna be much left of this this orc that I had to run down.
Especially obliterated into
You only
white
shot it
mist.
twice.
Yeah, that's kind of what happened. That brought him down. The
You
things
only
I did
need-
once
Did
he
you
was
use the
down.
explosive Rambo arrows?
So I may or may not have pulled out a dagger and chopped off his head, and then
It's
punted
really
it.
hard to cut off something's head with a dagger.
Oh,
One is
he
pretty
punched it.
straight.
Not really, as long as you get between the neck vertebrae. It's,
And then pull.
yeah, I mean, it's just not really that,
No, I'm inclined to believe Hal's opinion. Wasn't Hal at the body?
It's difficult. I mean, it's easier to do it with something longer you can chop with than to sit down and actually try and work a dagger through the neck.
I
But if
don't
you-
think my rapier could do it though.
That would be even worse.
Yeah.
That would be
No.
you'd be like making the perforations around his neck so you could like rip
I'm
it
sorry.
off.
I'm sorry. Let me change that. I chop off his head with my shovel.
How about you could chop off his head with his
I gotta-
own great axe?
Oh yeah, I'll do that. And then,
If
Yeah,
you
you could just lift it up and
that's
let
the
gravity.
ideal weapon to do it.
and then I kick his head like my last name was Janikowski.
Axes, they be for chopping, yo.
Oh, thing.
yes,
Good win on Sunday against the Broncos.
thanks, I worked hard on that.
Good work, thing. Keep up the good work. Whatever kind of voodoo you did. Just don't change those underpants, apparently.
Oh, okay. It's like a 7-day thong anyways.
I have to say, I don't even know what sport that is, but I'm
I'm
guessing
trying
it's
so hard
American
not to.
football.
No, wait, no.
It's
too
some
late.
variety of sport ball.
No,
It's some
No.
kind of sporting that you play in America.
no,
I'm gonna go with football.
Are you picturing leopard spots?
no.
Because
There was lace.
they're tiger stripes. It's lace. No, they would never wear lace. That's so crass on a man.
Oh,
Well, as long as it's
I
black,
couldn't
it's
help
okay.
it.
It's like an elephant. It's like an elephant shaped banana hammock, isn't it? It's got ears on both sides.
Have you been peeking in my drawers?
I'm sorry. It's not difficult when you post them on the internet.
So
Well,
Bad Hal. Bad
is
Hal.
there anything good on this dead?
Oh,
Anything good on? Yeah.
no, not really.
How about on the boss orc and the ogre?
equipment, mostly.
Search over the cave and whatnot.
In the back of the cave, near where the leader guy was sitting, you find a treasure chest made of rough wood.
Rough wood.
Rough wood. Looks like it's been badly looked after. It's starting to split a little.
What a pointlessly mundane description of something.
Sorry. It's an orcish treasure chest. What do you want?
Well, if they're going to go to the lengths to describe it, calling it like a rough one is not exactly.
It's made of rough wood. As in, it's not finished. It's just wood planking.
Yes, I'm aware.
Oh. Sorry.
So 5 billion platinum in this chest.
Yeah, at least. Somebody opening it?
Sure.
Hey, it is not locked. Inside the chest is 750 copper pieces.
This is
Mhm.
probably townspeople.
180 silver pieces.
Wondering where that was.
No.
62 electrum pieces. Yay for
God damn it.
electrum!
Yay! I love Electrum.
Hooray for electrum. 30 gold pieces. And 3 small vials
Me. I want
of
them.
delicate glass.
Have they got
Filled
anything?
with liquid?
They have a clear liquid inside them.
Invisibility potions, maybe.
The liquid is visible. It's just clear.
They're probably just like, perfume or weapon oil or something stupid like that.
Do they have a smell to them?
They
They're-
do. They smell like perfume because things got this box set.
It's still in the shrink wrap up there.
We all know that things are cheeky little bastard. We don't.
They smell like perfume. A quick assessment of the quality and your great perfuming skills leads you to believe that they're worth about 10 gold apiece. To the right people. Perfume reminds me of that movie we watched, Linz.
What? Oh.
Perfume.
Oh God.
That was actually a good movie. I liked it. It was very obscure.
Right up there with teeth.
No, I think Perfume was better. The idea of him rendering down corpses to find the ideal smell.
Roderick will put, well, assuming that the perfume actually smells nice,
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Roderick will put 10 gold pieces into the loot pile to take a vial and hand to Hale.
Oh my god.
Yay!
Give your wife some dead person's perfume.
Dead
Real
off.
fucking romantic.
It'll probably give her a rash.
This is like what he used to put on his knob sack. To
Hey,
stop it smelling bad.
Do you guys think Agatha would like some?
I'm sure her incorporeal nose would really appreciate that.
I
think you might be onto something, Guybrush. It's the best lead we have, really. She seemed to enjoy a comb.
All right.
No, but she's a spectre. What would she need with?
Wow.
What the fuck
Oh,
is
wait,
she
no,
doing?
What does she
You
need
have a
with
good
a
idea.
comb?
Good point. Good point. Good point. Never mind. I didn't.
Banshee, not known
Good
for their
point,
legal
voice out of the middle of nowhere.
She's a banshee. Which I know the stats for. Woo! Hooray! Monster Manual. I've only got one more book and I have the full set to be able to play the goddamn game.
Oh, we should schedule a game when you get it.
Yeah, right.
They delayed it, you know.
What,
Mhm.
the Dungeon Master's Guide?
Yep.
Why?
They wanted more time on it or something.
Seriously? It's just going to be the same old rehash shit that's been in every other Dungeon Master's Guide.
Pretty much. No,
It's
because
just-
it had a November and it's a December release date now.
That sucks.
Just barely in time for Christmas.
That might be another possible reason.
It has to be said that so far online it does seem to be getting pretty well received.
Well, it's not a bad little system because it is very new user friendly, being somewhat more simple.
And it does harken back a lot to the early systems. It feels very AD&D to me.
But I guess it just really feels like they want us to spend how much money for this system?
Yeah, it's pretty spendy.
When really you could hash this together just on your own with some common sense and
Yeah,
funding.
Well, or you could play AD&D.
That's the way it was with any of the role-playing games. Is you can buy a $40 book or.
In fairness, things like 3.5 and, well, not necessarily the 0.5, but 3rd edition and 4th edition were heavy mechanic that you couldn't just put together.
Well, you
Well,
get
yeah.
most from the SRD.
Yeah,
Oh,
true. You
that's
could cobble it
different.
together from the SRD.
That's because they actually released most of it for free here. This is not
Right.
being released mostly for free. There's a small portion that's for free.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Emphasis on the small.
on 4, how else would you get all those stupid fucking cards if you didn't buy it?
All those powers, you could tap them like
I'm not
magic.
talking about the I'm talking about the actual mechanics of the game.
Yeah, that's pretty straightforward.
It's a lot less crunchy than a lot of the other systems out right
Yes,
now.
it's run reasonably well.
It's still reasonably crunchy.
Yeah, that's still. Yeah.
It's nowhere near what people once call rules light. No version of
No.
D&D has been rules light.
No, and it never
No.
should be because it came from wargaming. It should never be rules light.
No, I mean that's right. But it's simplistic and it's catchy enough.
Yeah.
Do we want to take a long rest in this here cave?
In this stinky cave filled with intestines.
Well,
I think after a little time, making a little what do they call those mounds of stones you bury bodies
Cairn.
under? Cairns. After making a cairn or two to put these guys away and clean the cave up, that sounds a great idea.
Awesome.
What he said
You,
was that-
you bivouac down for the night. Who's doing watches?
Standard.
Whatever that means. How many watches is there? 4? 2?
It's kind of 2. Usually it's me accompanied with Hale, then Hale and Thror, I think,
Yeah.
and then does
The
Guybrush?
night passes uneventfully.
all right.
That's because I keep rolling for shit on my encounter table.
Well, and most things probably avoid the orc cave. They haven't learned that there's no orcs there yet.
Well, orcs are one of the things you could encounter, so you could have had a scouting party coming back.
Ah.
Oh, good.
There's also, if you're super unlucky, owl bears.
I'd rather fight an owl bear than
And an ogre.
Ooh.
So nobody messes with us at night, then.
Apparently not. Not
Yeah,
even
the
the,
stench of
not even the
death about us.
sturges come out.
So, all fully healed and recharged.
Do we need to bring back any proof to town or anybody that we killed the orcs?
Am I being healed by anybody?
You heal when you rest.
Well, I heal all of them because I'm only on 9.
I can heal you if you.
Yeah, you long rest fully heals.
Okay, thank you.
In fairness, that punt to the orc's head may have made it back into town.
Also, we do have an orc's head, and I'm sure. What? I guess we could cut off ears as an easy transportable thing, an orc head, and cut off an ear of the rest of them.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was that
Thinking an ogre ear.
Yeah.
that not implied that I was making ear necklaces this?
Have- Oh.
Why not?
I'm not saying you can't.
Well, I've been taking.
He's also not saying he's wearing them, though, Hal. He's just saying he's making them.
To give to small children when their mothers aren't looking.
Hey, kid, you want an orc ear? Don't tell
like
your
elephant
mom.
ears.
Okay. So we got one orc head and ears for the rest of them as our proof.
Yay, orc ears.
I think, again, some care might be taken with the ogre, chopping the limbs off at least, just so the necromancer doesn't get tempted to head this way and get himself an ogre meat puppet.
Better
Yeah,
idea.
he'll have to make himself a flesh golem instead.
Or we could cremate the rest of the bodies. Maybe.
Hmm.
Do I go back up to my regular hit point level, or do I go back up to the...
Yeah, you're a regular max now.
Temp hit points disappear after a long rest.
That makes 10 hit points pretty good, though.
Yeah.
It lasts
lasts
a good while.
Well, I mean, it would be kind of cheap, but in theory, I could rally us all up before combat even, and then rest to get superiority dice back.
Yeah, as long as it's a short rest, yeah.
Give everybody a temporary hit point.
I think that's called a pep rally.
So,
I'll have to buy him pom-poms.
Shall we head to my girlfriend's house?
do we want to hit the necromancer first?
Yeah, let's take him out.
He did offer to teach Hale the spell,
And give us
he's
a
kind of on the way anyway.
Remind me what spell that was? Levitation or something?
Identify, I think.
Identify. Okay. Totally forgot about that.
Because we got him. Wasn't there something else, or was it just the spell?
The ring of
He's
protection.
agreed to give you a ring of protection if you find out the information from the banshee for him.
Yeah.
No, I thought there was something else just for being the orcs, but I think we just talked him down to teaching us identify for the orcs, and then if we can get.
Yeah, he may have offered you a couple of potions. I think he's got some potions as well.
Oh yeah, I think there was potions as well. Yes.
Oh, you had a pearl. That's right.
That's right. He's going to give you a pearl for the spell.
Okay. Okay, then that sounds fine.
Yes.
And then we can see if we
Actually,
can
he only
get...
has one potion and it's crappy, so he probably wouldn't offer that.
Yeah.
Probably was the pearl.
I think we're happy with learning the spell and the pearl.
Okay. You return. He has managed to get himself 3 corpses up and raised by the time you've been away. Two of
Where
them.
is he finding these?
2 of them are wolves, and one of them appears to be some kind of broken human that looks like it suffered from a very nasty fall.
Well, we'll kill them really quick then, and
They seem to just be milling around when you arrive, and they don't seem to attack you.
I say we leave them alone.
Hey, are those my wolves?
No, they don't look like your wolves. These are much less meaty.
All right.
These ones look like they were fed well
there.
before death.
I rolled overhead towards the necromancer.
Ah, my friends, welcome back. I hope it was a successful trip.
It was
Well,
indeed.
It's not our disembodied head that's sitting in front of you now, is it?
Ah, the things I could have done with that body.
Well, the things I did to that body.
Such a waste of raw material.
I think I'm happy with the outcome.
So, I believe you were going to assist my wife in inscribing the identify spell into her spell book.
I believe that was the deal. Shall we? Come this way. He takes you into his tent. It smells tremendously heavily of incense, and it is pure white on the inside. Everything is white.
That's surprising.
You would think the smoke would stain
I
it.
guess we'll use the words for copying because there is no actual teaching anymore.
I think it's that's
Essentially, you're copying it out of his spellbook with his guidance to help you translate his language, right?
yeah.
Right.
You find a wizard spell, first level or higher, you can add it to your spellbook if it's a level for which you blah blah blah. Copying the spell into your spellbook involves reproducing the basic form of the spell, then deciphering the unique system of notation used by the wizard who wrote it. You must practice the spell until you understand the sounds and gestures required, then transcribe it into your spellbook using your own notation. For each level of the spell, the process takes 2 hours and costs 50 gold pieces. Cost represents material components you expend as you experiment with the spell to master it, as well as the fine inks you need to record it. Once you've spent this time learning, you can prepare the spell just like any other spell you know. You spend 2 hours he talks you through it, you kind of try it, you kind of practice it. Eventually you get to a point where you think you can cast it and you write it in your book using the inks that you purchased in town. It costs you 50 gold, it takes 2 hours, he gives you a pearl. Congratulations.
Hold on. Why is the 50 gold coming from us? He said he was going to teach it.
That's part of it. Hale has to spend it to write it down, and she already has those inks anyway.
I'm just saying, like, I feel that the cost should be incurred on his end.
I always
not have the special inks.
I'm gonna say I always think the inks are personal to the wizard as well, like how they choose to write it in whatever their spellbook might be.
well, like they just extrude it like a squid.
Yeah.
Really, they're just really expensive gel pens, and they have all these different colored inks.
And they smell and everything. They're the smell ones.
I think
Mine has gold flecks in them.
Right.
They're all ginger high
$50.
girls. Okay.
I think it's kind of clear I don't like this guy, and so if I think he's trying to like screw us out of money.
No, that's pretty standard when it comes to
Plus, you've spent 50 gold, and he's giving you a spell and 100 gold piece worth of pearl.
And a magic ring.
Not yet.
So
he
I'm
hasn't.
kind of being reimbursed a little bit. So.
No magic ring yet. You haven't done that part.
So, Heather, just checking, but when you were in town, you deducted the 100 gold for materials.
Yep.
And you used 50 for charm person and 50 for identify.
Trump person? I don't remember getting that.
You had a scroll of it, dear. That's why you bought it in the first place.
Oh, that's note I didn't make. Oh, that's in my. That's the Google Drive thing that you made for me because you're a sweetheart.
Yes.
which you don't have open right now.
I don't have it right now because I'm a dork.
we can update it tonight.
No.
That's that Google Drive you made me because you're a sweetheart, and I didn't open because I don't appreciate what you've done for me.
No.
I'm just making sure that you're 100 gold lighter than when we divvied the gold up,
Yes.
and that you've gotten rid of the charm person scroll because that's consumed in copying the spell, I believe.
Right.
Yes, it is. You don't have the scroll left.
Sorry.
Because you kind of read it into your spellbook like you're reading the scroll.
Just trying to assist with her bookkeeping, so she doesn't have stuff left on there.
Oh, we approve. Oh, yes, we do.
Yeah.
Now what, folks?
Oh, and make sure you have written down 2 pearls now.
Yeah, you can identify 2 things.
I'm starting to fade a little bit, actually.
Yeah,
Fear doesn't get tired.
Shorter night.
Yeah.
Since
Sinus infection
Lindsay turned off her video, actually the connection's been good. So I'm wondering if it's too much video shit coming out of us. And I know Lindsay needs video to see, but I guess we can... Lindsay, are you still there?
Yeah.
Okay, just checking. That's the only thing I don't know whether she's still there or whether she's crept off or something.
So just to be clear, even though I pre-purchased the scribing materials, I still lose 50 gold points.
No. That should just be out of those scribing materials you purchased.
Okay.
Yeah.
So right now you should have no scribing materials left because you've used 50 gold for the charm person and 50 gold's worth for identify.
Okay.
That sounds pretty grand. So you're going to try and take the perfume back to Agatha and see if she'll trade you for this other bit of information? At some point, maybe next session, if you're tired thing.
Probably. Yeah.
Sound good? You killed an ogre. So, experience?
Yes.
Yeah, you killed an ogre and a bunch of orcs. According to the book, it's 1250, but I'll work it out properly. Hold on.
Actually, I should just guess at the name of who made the old owl will.
Yeah, you should. So the ogre was worth 450.
Ooh.
Nice, right? And each orc was worth 100. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 700. So that gives me 700, 800. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, maybe there should have been an extra orc. Oh well. 1250 it is, divided by all of you guys. Is
5? That's not right.
1250 divided by 5 of us? There's 5.
250?
250 each.
woo!
250.
So that one puts us at 1260?
And that's like
Should put us at 1360.
Okay.
I had us at 1110 before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah.
everybody else. That's a good distance from next level, though, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
next level is 2700.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's a big jump from 3 to 4, I think. But not a massive jump. Yeah,
We're getting there.
And then
this is kind of what
then it's 6,500, but at that level you get some proficiency increases.
This is kind of what I find a bit odd in a way, is because the experience jump is really big.
Yeah.
But to be perfectly honest, a GM, I mean, we're not that much stronger and stabler taking on the goblin caves than we were before. We're a fair bit better offensively.
And you have a lot more hit points.
We do have more hit points, but...
And some of the special abilities, particularly in the rogues, make them a lot more effective than they were. I think they've gone, rather than on raw stats, they've given you more kind of colour.
But at the same time, though, if a GM wanted, you could totally lowball XP amounts, but still have some very dangerous encounters purely through mobs and that bounded accuracy of it all.
Yeah, you could easily. I could easily jump on top of you with like 20 orcs and see how that went.
So it's because we need a lot of experience to the next level, and things like orcs are still a major threat, and they're just 100 experience each.
Yeah,
so
they're 100 XP each, which isn't a great deal. Even goblins on mass could probably do something.
Well, that's why I'm saying, and they're what, 50 experience each?
Yeah, I think there's something like that. They're cheap.
So
They're real cheap, goblins. They might even be less than that. Hold on. I can look in the book. Goblin. They are 50 XP. They're a quarter challenge rating.
So we need to wipe out like 12 tribes to level.
Yeah. Yeah, probably. That's pretty bad, right?
How much XP do I get for banging a banshee?
Definitely.
Depends how good you are.
Very.
And whether you do Hicker falls off.
I mean,
It doesn't.
not saying necessarily that this is a bad thing, because certainly depends on playstyle,
Hmm.
but they're really dragging out that first level experience quite a bit more.
How do you mean? Well,
In the way that
yeah.
goblins and orcs are still a threat, and they still remain a threat, and you're still fighting them.
I guess that kind of older. It was the same in kind of AD&D. You could fight goblins and orcs for the good up to probably about level 4 or 5 without them being completely and totally, useless. Whereas in kind of Pathfinder and stuff, you're done with goblins by level 2, basically.
Poo goblins.
Yeah. But once you get to like past level 1, they're not a threat anymore, really. Unless there's a crap load of them.
Yeah. But I mean, again, I'm not saying whether it's a bad or good thing, it's different experiences.
Yeah. It's more like it was back when I used to play it as AD&D, a lot more.
It's
I remember playing Dark Sun that starts at level 3, and the rationale is if you can't get to level 3, you probably died. So every character starts as a 3rd level character because the environment is so harsh.
It's a good thing we're stopping, because my connection with the Roll20 server has been interrupted again.